Welcome to Truck and Chubby Sports, where we back in our yapping. We ain't never capping. That's a factor. So what's happening?
Not a coach, not a pro, no X's, no O's, just a fan's point of view and what we know. Let's go.
Yo, what up? So, as I'm on the tube this morning, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the whole fact of Shedeur Sanders, and there was Shedeur Sanders was talking about in a press conference the things that he said in a press conference, such as he don't blame everybody. He held the ball too long. He took sacks. He don't want people to be delusional. Was he talking about his own fans and people being delusional and what it's going to take to win? Did he just drop a bomb on all of y'all heads out there that just think that it's just going to be it's just a cakewalk for the Colorado Buffaloes to get to the next level? Is that really what he just did? I think so. And I honestly believe that that's exactly what he's just done. Um you cannot be delusional out here. I mean, you just heard it from your quarterback. And the thinking that things are always going to be sweet and what it takes to win and what it takes to get to the next level. The offensive line has improved tremendously, without a doubt, for the Colorado Buffaloes. We know this. It has improved tremendously. Um, Tyler Johnson by far is going to be the best. Tyler Johnson by far is going to be the best to me on the offensive line. Jordan Seaton still got some growing pains, and he still has things that he has to get better with in the sense of doing just that. When you get to looking at the whole landscape and how exactly the Colorado Buffaloes are set up to be and the things that they're doing on and off the field, then you would agree. You would probably agree and say that. Um, Not getting caught up in the workout videos, just evaluating them as a team and what they're doing and what they're capable of doing in the sense of that. But yeah, he just kept it a whole hundred in the press conference. That should shut down a lot of the delusional takes and talk about what they're going to do. I know you may be a huge fan, and the fandom may be taking over, but sometimes you have to have a fair assessment of things. And I know it's easy to say that, but look, I get carried away with my Pittsburgh Steelers all the time. You know what I mean? But realistically, um, I'm looking for no more. I'm not looking to get in the playoff with help this year. I'm looking to us to walk right into the playoffs. Okay, winning a Super Bowl, and you know what I mean. I don't know if we'll be able to do that just this year, but without a doubt, I do believe that we got some in the future. We have our future quarterback, and I think that'll happen. That's a fair assessment. But thinking that they're just going to run the table over there in the Big 12, I don't think that that's going to happen realistically. They was 4-8 last season. I must say that again. Them getting 3 to 4 more wins on that schedule is huge to me, and I would be super happy with that. That's a bowl game. We don't even know. 9 wins in the Big 12. Maybe get you a dance at the big game for the Big 12. You may be playing for the Big 12 title with 3 wins, with 3 losses at 9-3. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. We don't ever know. As long as they can get to that game, and if they can win that game, then they'll move on to the college football playoffs. Correct? But y'all gotta start having some fair assessments with that. You know what I'm saying? Because these are things that a lot of people have already been saying about Shedeur and about the Colorado Buffaloes. What he came out and said, yet I've seen so many of y'all out here drag people saying that, include myself included, give me harsh comments, say things, and so forth and so on about, you know what I mean? And we're just giving fair evaluations. But the same things that we have said out here about the Colorado Buffaloes and how they're playing in Sean Lewis's offense, he's holding the ball too long, this and that. We've came out and said that. He's came out and said that there's no problem. Oh, he's a hero. This young man just said this. This young man said, let me read some of the comments to y'all off the video that I've seen. I love how Shedeur handles himself in the interviews. I love the way this young man can interview with excellent. Great season ahead. I'm ready for the spring game. I have my t-shirt. I wear my sweatshirt. I have a long sleeve t-shirt. I'm looking for a couple of hats though. We're a sick watch party, a 63-year-old white lady in Chicago. I'm so excited about watching the Colorado Buffaloes play next season. Shedeur will have better protection. Pause. We're getting bigger and lower half is crazy. Great answer. He knows he knows that he needed another year. Looking great, number 2. Looking forward to 2024. Go bust. The plan is for you better. Like, these is like, that's crazy. That's crazy. When I said the same exact things as he said, and I was considered a hater on Colorado, and he is getting the praise for coming out and saying it himself, which goes to show that I know more than what y'all giving me credit for when it comes to football. First of all, we'll say that and get that out in the open. Second of all, the evaluation I said was fair on Shedeur, and a lot of other people that gave that same evaluation was fair. And it goes to show that y'all out there at Colorado Buffalo Nation is more haters than anybody else, because he said the same thing that people were saying and they were considered haters. But since he said it, it's okay, right? I'm holding y'all accountable out there, Colorado Buffalo Nation. Y'all be going crazy, man. Y'all be going crazy. And gave him all the praise for just saying the same thing that we already said. Because we know the sport. We come out and we evaluate these things. Some of us is just not sitting behind microphones and just saying whatever the hell we feel like. Some of us is actually out here doing research on these teams, watching film on these teams, understanding what these teams is doing, the competition that they're facing and everything else. We're evaluating all of that. We're just not some propaganda ass show like your favorite DMVR buff show. We're not that. We're one person, no football. And you bring in somebody who know football, but you can't answer. You don't know everything about your damn team, the one team that you following. We're not that. And yes, I'm putting it out there like that. They could come on my show anytime they want, and I could go out there anytime they want. But look, I'm not giving y'all. I'm not here to give y'all the happy, joy, clap, dance, stomp, all that bull crap. I'm gonna give it to y'all real when y'all come over here. And if you don't want it real, then I guess you won't be over here, right? That's just what it is, man. It's the harsh reality of it, man. The harsh reality of it is that a lot of people out there are haters. I am not a hater. I am a failure evaluator. I really do the work on this. I wouldn't consider myself a journalist, not at all. I'm just a YouTuber, but I do my research on what I'm talking about, and I do understand and know what I'm talking about, and so does a couple other people out here that does this. Period. Realize that and give us our props and our respect and follow the right people and not propaganda. That's all I got to say for today. I'm up out of here.
Want to see Truck and Chubby live and co-host Shed? Tune in at Fans Point of View, Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 p.m. Pacific Time. But in the meantime, in between time, enjoy the content. Don't forget to hit your notification bell for all updates. Thank you for watching.